welcome to day 4 of our Wearing of the Green challenge. The link's below with the sheet music and all the lessons of this workshop. Here we're on day 4 out of day 5 of this challenge. So day 4, we're going to start on that B that we ended off on. So our B, bottom 2 fingers are up for our B. And that's what we're going to break down in this lesson. This is getting us into the second line already. So we're starting again on that B. And this B is quite a long note. So, and then after that longer B, which actually gets 2 beats, so we do that B, B, and then we go up to E. So for this B to E transition, one finger's coming down on the bottom hand, one finger's coming up on the top hand. The ring finger comes up. After that E, we're going E up to F with a G grace note. Now this G grace note you could skip if you'd like. If you're skipping it, you're just simply lifting up that middle finger of the top hand. But if you want to do the G grace note, from that E up to F with the G grace note, the top finger has to come up first. Then the other finger comes up, the middle finger. Then the top finger comes down, and that'll give you the grace note sound. That's a little bit of the slow version, but just to show that that top finger has to come up a little bit before the other finger comes up, and then the top finger snaps back down. So here's what we got so far. Well, there's the whole thing, not what we got so far. But now you got it in your head. There's what we got so far. From here, we're going to drop down from F down to D. Now this F to D transition is a little bit busy. Lots of fingers on the move. If this is new to you, pause the video and work on this. Top hand, 2 fingers are coming down. Bottom hand, pinky fingers coming down. And all the other fingers are coming up. So here we don't have an embellishment on this transition at least, so that's nice. So with that transition down to D from the F, here's what we have so far. And here's where we're going. So after that D, we're going up to high A. So D up to high A. So high A, our thumb has to come off. At the same time, our top 2 fingers come off. So the only finger left on is the ring finger of the top hand. The bottom hand is going to the low A position. So just the pinky's up. All the other fingers are down. Again, this transition, a lot of fingers on the move here. It can take a while to get that coordination in your fingers. So if that's new to you, again, a good place to just pause the video and work on that coordination. If you're old hat at that, awesome. Let's just look at what we got so far. Now just 2 more notes to go. Our next note, we're just going to walk down the scale here. We're going from high A to G. So high A to G, our ring finger comes off and our thumb comes on and our bottom hand does nothing. It just stays in that low A position. So that's what we got so far. 1 more note to go. Here we have a bit of a tricky embellishment just because it doesn't come up super often as we have a high A grace note. If we skip the grace note, it's just going to be dropping down to the F. So let's do that, then we'll talk about the grace note. So we're at high A, G, F. Top finger comes down, thumb stays on the back. So that's the simple version. If we're going to add in that grace note, so you hear it sounds a bit different. So what's going on there? We have a high A grace note. So the thumb lifts off first, top finger comes down, thumb comes on afterwards. And that gives it a bit of a different sound than just that would be the no grace note option. That's the grace note option. So it's up to you. If you snap on pretty quick to that, great, add it in. If it's throwing you for a loop and you just want to get this song down for St. Paddy's Day, then leave it out. I won't tell anybody. So here's what we got so far in this, and this is all the notes in the day 4 chunk, and then we'll string it together with what we had before. So that's what we got. One more time. So that's what we got in day 4, and if we add it to the other days, which I'll do a couple times slow for you, and then can't wait to see it in our last day 5 of this 5-day challenge to get the wearing of the green bagpipe ready. And until next time, click on the link below to get all the other lessons too, or the sheet music I got there for you. And until next time, happy piping. But first, here's the line 1 plus this little chunk we've worked on in day 4. Okay, I did day 5 and 6 in there too. But here it is again, same speed or slightly slower. There's where we ended today, and of course it keeps going. Can't wait to see you in lesson 5, day 5 of our 5-day challenge. Until then, happy piping.